Today, it's Texas Tech and Texas. And now, with all the pregame analysis from the best, this is KMAC Red Raider Nation's Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by Terry County Tractor.
Thanks for staying with us here on Countdown to Kickoff. We made it this far in the show. We might as well mention it now. We mentioned the fact that Tech hasn't won at home against Texas since 2008. But we haven't mentioned why. You might remember that guy, Michael Crabtree, had a pretty decent game in that one, right?
Never heard of him. I have no idea who that is. Did he do something? Speaking of wide receivers, or maybe not, because again, never heard of him. Red Raiders going to need another solid effort from a week one standout at that spot. Keyshawn Carter finished with the team leading 86 receiving yards, has that touchdown, would end up being the game winning one when you look at the score. Continues some real positive game momentum for him, starting that final game of the season with 150 yards and that touchdown, funny enough, down in Austin against this week's opponent, Texas.
My guess is that propelled him into offseason where he had a really good offseason. He gained weight, noticeably stronger. My hope is that he will continue this throughout the year and his role continues to expand and his production continues to be really consistent.
Really, when the Texas game kind of got going, really probably the biggest reason he stayed inside was because he kind of felt really comfortable with that and felt he could be more productive there and make more plays that way. So that's why he's kind of stayed inside the H, and he's done that. He's had a really good camp.
Yeah, Carter and the rest of the receivers now will deal with the Texas defense that held its own in the season opener against UTEP.
Okay.
Roger Wallace from our sister station in Austin joins us now with more on the Horns heading into this afternoon's
My flag football
matchup.
team also held its own against Texas.
Tom Herman, more so this year than any other, dismisses any correlation between Texas dominating UTEP 59-3 or Tech's struggle in their 2-point win over Houston Baptist in their opener.
We're all crazy if in 2020 we want to judge a team, good or bad, off of their game one performance. I think we're all going to be in for some really poor predictions moving forward if based on the last 6 months, the training camp, the guys that people had out. I'm doing it at least with our team, but I would caution everybody on the call to let's not jump to too many conclusions here after one game of the craziest offseason in the history of college football either.
I guess there will be a quarter of amount of tortillas thrown per game on Saturday. So it's kind of unfortunate. Always a great time playing up in Lubbock. You know, they're always a hostile environment, and I expect it to be the same, but I guess just at 25%.
While Texas has lost 2 of the last 3 at home to Tech, they've won the last 5 matchups in Lubbock. Horns will not have Jordan Winnington. Receiver had knee surgery this week, could be back in a few weeks. Jake Smith, the receiver, missed the UTEP game, and they're not sure if he'll be ready to go with his hamstring injury on Saturday. That's the story in Austin. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Roger. Here's the triple header of action you can watch right here on KMAC today. Starts right after we're done with 13th ranked UCF visiting East Carolina. Don Williams, shockingly enough, only has the Golden Knights at 19th.
So send all your angry
Mail
tweets
to him.
right to him.
All right, after that, it's Jared Dagey in West Virginia taking on Oklahoma State in Stillwater. In primetime, Florida State on the road at 12th ranked Miami with their new quarterback, De'Aaron King. King would have stayed in Houston, Eric. You know, he'd still be waiting to play football games. The Cougars game against North Texas postponed for today. That's 3 postponements to start the Dana Holgerson era there in Houston. So I don't know if they'll play a football game this year.
Well, at this point, who knows? It's never been them either, right?
No, it's everybody else. Baylor, Rice, now North Texas. They just don't want to play the Cougs.
No, they're scared of them.
Yeah. All right, stick around when we return. Eric and I will give you what to watch for in today's game. But first, Ron Roberts joining us with a closer look at what looks to be a toasty day out at the Jones.
Well, it's going to be a very hot day at the Jones for sure. Now, temperatures in some locations may very well top out at 100 degrees. But as you get into the stadium in that 2 to 3 o'clock hour, the temperatures in the mid-90s. There's a cool front on the way that will take the temperatures down on Sunday, but not for the big game day. Stay hydrated, drink plenty of water, H2O, as the Red Raiders and the Longhorns get after each other on a hot Saturday afternoon.